Famous actor and idol Cha Eun-woo again showed his emotional and sincere side in front of the public. In a touching moment that happened recently, Eun-woo couldn't help crying as he watched Aroha, the name of Astro's fandom, unite to give his full support in fighting for his rights to the agency, Fandom. With teary eyes, Eun-woo stood on stage and said a phrase that instantly touched the hearts of his fans. "I'm not alone, I have you." His voice trembled and tears continued to flow from his eyes, describing how deeply he felt the love and care that Aroha had given all this time. In his statement, Eun-woo also mentioned that even though Fandom has not been able to give it maximum attention, he realizes that the agency is still trying. "Fandom is very attentive to me, although it may not be perfect, but they are trying," he revealed in a soft tone. This thoughtful and empathetic attitude touched many people. At a time when most fans were disappointed and angry at the alleged unfair treatment, Eun-woo showed extraordinary maturity by still giving understanding to his agency. The gentle nature of the actor is again in the spotlight and public praise. Hashtags such as #WeStandWithEun-woo, #AROHAWithEun-woo, and #ThankYouEun-woo immediately became trending on various social media platforms. Thousands of Aroha from all over the world voiced their pride and love for Eun-woo's sincere and mature attitude. This moment once again proves that Cha Eun-woo and Aroha's relationship isn't just between artists and fans, it's a strong bond that grows out of trust, love, and mutual support in all circumstances. Despite being in the middle of the spotlight and public pressure, Cha Eun-woo shows his class as a public figure who is not only talented, but also has a big heart. When asked to comment on Aroha's actions in making petitions and campaigns to fight for his rights, Eun-woo just lowered his head and wiped his tears again. He said, "You are my strength. I will continue to persevere and work hard because I know I am not alone." The fans who attended the event seemed to be swept away in the atmosphere of emotion. Many wept as they chanted support, carrying banners bearing messages of love and strength for Eun-woo. Some were even seen wearing Protect Eun-woo themed clothes, a symbol of solidarity that is now viral among fandom. Eun-woo's mature attitude towards this situation also sparked a lot of praise from entertainment industry circles. A representative from Fantasio's agency is reported to have responded by stating that they are reviewing internal policies to create a healthier and more supportive work environment, especially for the artists under its auspices. Meanwhile, Aroha stated that he will continue to escort and support Eun-woo, not only as a celebrity, but as a person who has given so much inspiration, strength, and sincerity. They believe that the voice of fans is not only a form of love, but also protection for artists who have given a lot of meaning to their lives. With this incident, Cha Eun-woo not only left an impression as an actor and singer, but also as a figure who was able to teach the meaning of patience, sincerity, and maturity. And for Aroha, it's not just a struggle, it's a pledge of loyalty to continue standing by their loved ones. The overwhelming support from Aroha, Astro's fandom, is back in the spotlight after they held a peaceful rally to fight for Cha Eun-woo's rights to his agency, Fandom. Not only through social media, Aroha also sent protest trucks and bouquets of flowers with messages of support and demands for transparency to the front of Fantasio's office. This action became an important turning point. Responding to the wave of love and protest, Fantasio finally issued an official statement. In a statement, Fantasio said it will evaluate its internal systems and is fully committed to fulfilling all the rights of its artists, including Cha Eun-woo. They also expressed their gratitude for Aroha's attention, calling it a reminder that artists are valuable assets that must be taken care of wholeheartedly. Knowing this, Cha Eun-woo looks very emotional. In the same public occasion, he expressed his deep gratitude to the fans. "I am not alone, I have you," he said, crying. He admits that even though it's not perfect, Fantasio has tried to pay attention, and he chooses to still appreciate every effort. "You are my strength. I can still stand because of the love from you," he continued with a trembling voice, again shedding tears amid the applause and cheers of the Aroha spirit that filled the event location. This moment is not only a portrait of love between an artist and his fans, but also proof that the voice of fans can be a driver of change. Hashtags such as #JusticeForEun-woo, #AROHAProtectsEun-woo, and #WeTrustEun-woo became trending, accompanying the horror-filled story that touched the hearts of many people. An official statement from Fantasio released hours after the protests said it would open up direct lines of communication with the artists, including setting up an internal evaluation team focused on welfare and transparency of employment contracts. They also claimed that they would immediately improve the management system and ensure that the rights of artists are fulfilled without exception. This move was welcomed positively by Aroha, who stated that their struggle was not to bring down, but rather to create a more just and humane working environment for their idols. Many of them were relieved that their voices were finally answered, and especially that Eunwoo herself was not left to fight alone. Eunwoo's still gentle and understanding attitude towards Fantajo, despite a lot of pressure from the public and fans, made the public respect his even more. Instead of aggravating the situation, he chose to calm Iroha with wise and heartfelt words. "I know you're angry because you care, but let's continue to take care of everything with love, not with hatred," he said, again showing his sincerity. The Haru moment was also immortalized by many fans in attendance and is now viral on various social media platforms. The video of Eunwoo crying while hugging a banner that reads, "We protect you," has been viewed millions of times, inviting positive responses from netizens around the world. Many praised Eunwoo and Iroha's closeness as one of the most sincere and inspiring artist-fan relationships. Now, fans are hoping that the changes Fantajo promised will actually come true, and Eunwoo can continue to work with a peaceful and happy heart. Iroha also promised to continue to maintain and support their idols in ways that are full of love and awareness. Ever since that moment, support for Cha Eunwoo has been flowing nonstop. Fan bases from different countries even united forces to hold international projects as a form of love and protection for the idol. The project includes digital advertising in several major landmarks such as Times Square, Shibuya Crossing, to large screens in downtown Seoul. Not only that, a number of Iroha communities also held social actions on Cha Eunwoo's behalf, from donating books to school libraries to mental health campaigns, inspired by the artist's gentle and empathetic nature. In the eyes of his fans, Eunwoo is not only an entertainer, but also a role model who teaches sincerity, maturity, and how to love wisely. On the other hand, Fantajo's internals began to show changes. Some of the staff who had been in the spotlight for being less responsive to the artist's condition were now replaced by a new management team that was more open and active in dialogue with the fanbase. They also announced they would be setting up a consultation panel with fan representatives to hear direct input from the public. Cha Eunwoo will take a short break to recover mentally and emotionally before returning with a much-anticipated drama project. He promised to come back stronger and stronger. "Life is not always easy, but with you by my side, I dare to take another step," he wrote in a private message to Iroha that he posted on the official fan cafe, accompanied by a photo of him holding flowers from fans with a thin but meaningful smile. This moment not only made history in the world of K-pop, but also became an important lesson about the meaning of healthy support, two-way communication, and constructive love between an artist and those who are always behind him. Not long after Cha Eunwoo's personal upload on Fan Cafe, thousands of comments filled the page. Iroha from various countries wrote messages of support with loving phrases such as, "We will always be there for you," and "You are never alone, Eunwoo." Fan Cafe even experienced an unusually high traffic surge until the server experienced a brief interruption, a symbol of how much love is poured out for the artist. Meanwhile, the Korean media began to highlight the changing atmosphere between the artist and his agency, judging that the courage of the fandom in voicing the truth